Some quick talk. Sitting in the kitchen here. Why is losing weight such a difficult topic? Why is it so hard for some people to lose weight? I mean, we can lose weight, but then we gain it back. Why is it such a billion-dollar industry with diet, nutrition, and exercise, and over 2/3 of the American population is obese, and it's just getting worse. It hasn't changed in the past 20 years, I guess. So why is this so difficult? I'm guessing, well, first, let's understand that the weight you are right now, you created that situation. You created that caloric need for whatever size that you are right now. So you didn't overeat. Now, you're just eating to maintain whatever size you are right now. So your body is just responding to that, and it has adapted. So if you feel you're overweight, or you're a little heavy, or you want to drop a few pounds, or you want to lose some weight, what we tend to do is we tend to significantly and drastically undereat. So yes, we're going to lose weight right away, and then it might feel great mentally, psychologically. It feels great, it's motivating, inspiring, but physically we don't really pay too much attention to how we feel physically. We get confused between physically what's going on, physiologically, and mentally, how when we see and feel ourselves lighter, mentally is stimulating, and we think we feel good. But then what happens is, you see majority of cases, a lot of times, we gain that weight back, whether it be months, years, years way down the line, we gain it back, sometimes even worse than we were before. Or there's, we'll gain it back, but then we'll lose it again. We'll gain it back, that yo-yo dieting, as they call it. So here's the thing about when you're undereating, drastically undereating, that's another stress. And then on top of that, you're probably trying to do like the Biggest Loser, you're trying to work out, because more is better, you're trying to burn more calories, and you're in a severe caloric deficit. So you no longer understand stress physiology and how our body adapts to it and what it does to compensate, because we're built for survival. So we'll do anything we can to find compensations throughout all our systems. So when you severely undereat, which is a significant stressor, there's hormones that are released, stress hormones, and there's other hormones that control our appetite. And what happens is we all of a sudden mindlessly or unconsciously start to eat more, especially when we have other stressors in our life. So then next thing you know, we gain the weight back and we don't know why. Now, is it willpower? No, willpower doesn't work. You know why? Because willpower is what we've been using throughout history. Willpower is what got us to lose the weight. Then we got cocky and comfortable and we gained the weight back, and then willpower came again to save the day. But to be honest, willpower is somewhat bullshit. Okay, what you need to understand is how our physiology, how our body actually works, right? So if you really want to lose weight, don't undereat yourself, okay? I mean, too much. So it helps if you're like the tortoise and the hare, that old story. So you want to go nice and slow and steady and just be consistent. Here's a little hint. Anytime you feel uncomfortable, like you're suffering, like someone's beating your head to the ground and you're really hurting, or you just really can't get on with your day, you're in a bad mood, you're mean to others, easily irritable, chances are you're drastically cutting your calories way too much. So increase them to some degree until your mood and energy levels are much better. Now, this is assuming you already have an awareness of how much you're eating right now to maintain your current body, which I'm assuming is overweight, obese, or whatever, because if you want to lose weight, you wouldn't be really interested in this topic. So find out where you are right now, because it's not really going to help you to get where you want to be if you don't know where you are right now. It's just common sense. So find out how many calories in general. There's so many apps nowadays. You can get a food scale really cheap on Amazon, and just for a short period of time, not for the rest of your life. It's not a prison sentence. You've done so many worse things consistently over the years. It's not going to hurt for a week or two or a few weeks or months to start measuring and paying attention to what in the world you're eating, because we tend to lie to ourselves as far as, yeah, well, how's your diet? Oh, it's good. I eat healthy. And that's bullshit. So you got to call yourself out on it and know what you're eating now, so you have an idea of how much I can go into a caloric deficit, because that's the only way you're going to lose weight sustainably for the long run and keep it off. Because if you go too much too soon, your physiology is going to work against you, because it thinks you're dying. It literally thinks you're dying. So it has all these processes that go on so that you don't have to think about it, so that you start to gain that weight. And that's how the extra pounds start creeping back up on you, right? But if you do it gradually, your body will get the message, okay? And like I said before, it's really about understanding when you start feeling really like you're really suffering in this process, you're probably restricting your calories and you're doing too much. So I generally have people start first, find out where they are. Then I have them, because we're very polar. A lot of people, we don't know this middle ground stuff. So we like to feel extremes. So I'll have people chart or be aware, measure where they are now. And then I'll have them find, drop their calories to a certain point to see how they feel based on their physical needs, their caloric needs, energy needs throughout the day, to get them through the day, to still have the feeling successful. And then whatever that limit is, we have them give them a little bit more cushion. But whatever that amount of calories is, it's always under what they've been eating. All right. So once you establish where you are and you eat very subtle, a little bit less, okay? Now, not really looking to drop 1 or 2 pounds a week. These people that drop all these pounds, like especially men more than women, I drop 5-10 pounds in 1 week. It's water, okay? So maybe like half a pound, even a quarter of a pound, half a pound. 1 pound is probably max. It's not a process you want to rush. So less is more in that respect. And just keep taking records. Weigh yourself every day. Take records of what you're eating. Measure your food. Get a food scale. Be consistent. And I'll guarantee you, in a year, if you kept on this process, you'll thank me. You'll thank me later. All right. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not some expert. I'm not your guru. I'm just someone like you, who's getting older, who wants to drop a few pounds, wants to see a little six-pack in his 50s, next year. So give it a shot.